Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Varsha GR, currently pursuing my computer science engineering at Shri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today's topic is research paper on a framework for project management software tool selection. Abstract. Projects plays a fundamental role in improving firms' performance. This is moderated by firms' ability to manage projects as well as on available methods and tools supporting project management. Many software tools exist in the market today to meet different levels of requirements and offer various functionalities. Thus, there is a need to support these decisions of project managers in terms of selecting the most suitable tool to use for their projects. This paper aims to provide a framework to support the comparison and the selection of project management software tools. A comprehensive list of functionalities to select software tools as well as a scoring system was specified. A prototypical implementation is presented to gain insights into framework comprehensiveness and practicality. This framework is expected to assist project managers in selecting the most suitable tools considering project context and stakeholders' requirements. Introduction. Project management is the application of skills, knowledge, methods, and tools to provide activities in order to meet a project requirements. The task of managing a project can be extremely complex. This is moderated by firms' ability to manage projects as well as on available methods and tools supporting project management. Many software tools exist in the market today to meet different levels of requirements and offer various functionalities. Thus, there is a need to support the decision of project managers in terms of selecting the most suitable tool to use for their projects. This paper aims to provide a framework to support the comprehension and selection of the project management software tools. The comprehension list of functionalities to select software tools as well as a scoring system was specified. A prototypical implementation is presented to gain insights into the framework comprehensiveness and practicality that increases the need for developing strategies of project management through the exploration of innovative project planning, value improvement, and supporting methods and the tools methods are considered as a fundamental component for management once they are used properly due to project organization. Literature review. In general, project management can be defined as planning, organizing, directing, and controlling various elements, that is, people and resources, to achieve defined objective and goal in a defined time frame and within a limited budget. Project management involves the application of knowledge, tools, and methodologies on different complex problems that firm faces on daily basis. It is therefore a growing field spanning across the several sectors and application contexts. This leads to the expansion of knowledge in relation to methodologies, techniques, and tools facilitating project planning and implementation. Recently, a large number of applicable methodologies are provided for an effective management of project. Thanks to the management theory and the practices, the project management methodologies is a collection of approaches, strategies, steps, best practices, etc. that are applied to a project considering contextual information. Simplifying the implementation of these methodologies helps not only overcoming project complexity and increases stakeholders' involvement, but also fosters innovation in project planning and delivery. It obvious that most of the commercial project management tools perform the basic functions of software project management. However, prospective buyers have to perform a comprehensive selection analysis to accurately evaluate the functionality of those different tools on the market. Methodology. The proposed framework is built following the general idea of concept design. Semi-structured interviews with practitioners in the field of project management were conducted in order to understand the needs and refine the scope of the framework. As such, the framework is expected to be more customer centric, ensuring further applicability. Interviews were completed by reviewing the literature in order to refine and deepen the results. This resulted in the list of needs, which was refined by removing redundancy and improved clarity purposes. Then the requirements to be fulfilled by the software tools are derived through work meetings and based on literature in particular reference books in the field. This led to the this led to a comprehensive list of requirements which were divided in functionalities covering various types of projects, for example, academic, industrial, software development. Following that, a database is built to accommodate relevant and detailed information about the chosen list of project management software tools. The main idea of this work is to go through the various functionalities of these software tools and address the question of whether they meet or not the list of requirements. However, the literature is quite limited when it comes to answer these questions for each tool. Thus, the second source of information is based on interviews with experts on these tools. In order to refine and deeply analyze the functionalities of these software tools, it was needed to go through the documentation. In addition to available documentation, the database updated relied on the interviews conducted with four experts. This allows saving a lot of time analyzing the comprehensive assessment of the software tools based on the previously identified functionalities. A prototypical implementation is conducted and briefly presented in order to gain insights into the framework comprehensiveness and practicality. Two interviews were conducted with potential users from academia and industry. Framework testing. To illustrate the usage of proposed framework and gain insights into its comprehensiveness and practicality, two potential users from academia and industry were selected. Given the respective roles, involvement in intensive project management activities. The testing phase consisted of three steps. First one consists of interviews to understand interviewers' need. During the second step, the framework was sent to the interviewees to collect the feedback after using it for evaluation purposes. At the third step, feedback was collected during a second round interview. The interviewee is a director of research and teaching center in a French engineering school. He needed project management tools for training purposes as well as for managing various ongoing projects. Such a tool should allow students to implement agile methods for the development of software tools. The idea is to be able to follow the different life cycles phases, building user stories, assign tasks to the different people, and follow the realization. He would also like to use this tool to monitor the status of research projects, evaluate processes and deliverables, quality and organize meetings, and to connect different modeling and the code production tools. Currently uses this tools included in GitLab that are very oriented to the management and the production of the code for IT aspects of his projects. He uses Excel workbooks for research projects. So for a major issue of integration should be addressed and a proper project management tool would meet his expectation. Conclusion and research outlooks. Building an existing literature, this paper presented a framework for project management tool selection, which was elaborated using experts' feedback. The framework test provided valuable insights into its comprehensiveness, practicality, and improvement avenues. Currently, only four software tools for project management were implemented, which eases the selection for potential users by simply identifying or simply indicating the required functionalities according to their needs. A challenge ahead is the maintenance and the update of the database related to the framework with new software tools and even with upgrades of existing tools. This requires a continuous improvement process and a benchmark in order to keep the framework up to the date. Research perspectives include further testing of the framework with more users and identification of approaches for easing framework update and automating some parts of it. An ongoing research perspective involves the improvement of scoring system to consider multiple points of view. Another limitation which will be addressed in the future is the comprehensiveness of the needs and the requirements. In fact, the current version of the framework covers some of the relevant needs and the requirements by no means comprehensive. For instance, some aspects such as project sustainability considerations might need to be addressed in the future. We are at the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for watching.